Leonard.
And I'm Laura Kubicki. We have lots in store for you today, starting with the World Series. So Bentley, I see you have your Royals gear on.
Yes, I'm actually from St. Louis. Well, I lived there for 4 years for high school, so I'm kind of a Cardinals fan, but we're not in the World Series, so I've become on the bandwagon, you know. So
well, that makes one of us. I can't say I actually watched the show or the game last night, but can you tell me a little bit what happened?
Yeah, so the Royals started last night. First inning was Shields pitching. And unfortunately, the Giants were off quickly, and they had a 3-0 run the first inning with Pence scoring a homer. And then, unfortunately, by the fourth inning, the Giants were up 4-0. And then, bottom of the seventh, the Royals finally were getting in the game. They scored one with a homer from Salvador Perez. But by then, the Giants were already 7-1 against the Royals. So.
Oh man, well they're playing tonight again, right?
Yes, at 7 o'clock tonight, the Royals will be on at Kauffman Stadium again. So we're hoping for, a quick turnaround back to the games like we had before with our 8-win winning streak.
Definitely. Well. Yes. Better luck to them tonight. We're going to take a short break, but don't go away. When we come back, we'll have KU Info Director Curtis Marsh here to tell us about a great new service for KU students. Stay with us. Welcome back. With us is Curtis Marsh, Director of KU Info. So Curtis, tell us a little about yourself and your position at KU.
Sure. Thanks, Laura. Let's see, I'm celebrating my 20th year at the university this year. Only 8 of those have been with KU Info, but that's a long time.
Yeah, right? Definitely.
I was an undergrad at KU and crimson and blue in my veins, just like a lot of folks that have worked here for some time. Absolutely love this university. It's not perfect, but it's pretty darn close, right?
Yeah, seriously, I agree.
I started running KU Info in 2006, and the thing I love about the program primarily is that we're just here for the students. I mean, if you've got a question, if you've got a problem, we want to help you out. The other thing I love about it is it's got a really cool history.
Yeah, tell us more about that, actually.
Sure. In the early 70s, there were some crazy things going on KU's campus. And there were protests over the Vietnam War. There were protests over civil rights, and it was a pretty scary time. We even had some shootings on campus, and there was a fire in the Kansas Union. And what happened was the administration decided, you know what, we really need a rumor control hotline. We need a place so that people can find out what actually is going on campus. Are people safe?
Definitely.
Is my roommate involved? Is my son or daughter involved? Stuff like that.
So it started out kind of as like a hotline kind of thing, and then it turned more into information? It
was located in Strong Hall so that the people running the line could look outside the window of Strong and find out what was going on Jayhawk Boulevard. And then when things settled down a little bit on campus, it kind of transitioned into this ask us anything, we'll help you out with issues that are going on campus or off campus. And although the internet takes care of a lot of that now, right? You don't need to call us to find out how long to boil an egg. But you know what? We still get those questions, and we still encourage people to call us for whatever question they have.
Yeah, I bet you've gotten some interesting questions your time here.
I mean, every single day we get a crazy one, and we had someone lock themselves in a beauty call bathroom not too long ago,
and they called up KU Info.
They didn't want to call like 911. They didn't want to call their roommates. It was embarrassing.
Yeah.
So,
well, that makes sense. So how many locations of KU Info are there on campus, and are there any new ones, or where can students find KU Info booths?
That's a good question. I think a lot of people figure I call or I email or I text. Well, we're also in 3 really busy parts of campus. There's one information desk right on the main floor of the Kansas Union. There's one right as you walk into Anschutz Library. And then our newest location is right on Jayhawk Boulevard. We're really jazzed about that one.
Yeah, the brand new one, right?
It is brand new, although it is a reconstruction of a building that was actually here in 1950.
Oh,
So
right,
it's
okay.
kind of cool. It's a contemporary version of a campus building, and it houses what we consider as a contemporary version of a historic campus service.
For sure. And so I've heard about this texting service students can participate in with KU Info. Can you tell us a little bit how about that works?
Absolutely. What we want to do is have students talk to us the way they talk to each other or communicate with each other. And obviously texting is an important element of that. And so anytime from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Monday through Friday, you can text us your question. And it's pretty simple. You do have to sign up.
Okay.
But even that is easy.
How do you do so?
Thought you'd never ask. If you just type the word KU Info, and it's important to do it as one word, not KU and info.
Is it all caps or lowercase?
Either way.
Okay.
KU Info to the number you see on your screen, maybe, or I'll just tell you, how's that?
That'd be great.
It is 66746.
Perfect. Okay, and how does a student apply to work at KU Info if they're interested?
You know, we're pretty proud of our staff. There are students that have done a lot of things in their short time here. Many of them are juniors or seniors because it's nice for us to have students that have been here.
Have that experience
yeah.
on campus.
Well, you know, if you've had classes in a dozen different buildings, then you can help first-year students that aren't even sure maybe where Wesco is.
Definitely. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate
Absolutely.
it. Don't go away. Stay tuned for our weekly update coming up next.
That texting service that KU Info is now providing sounds like a great new addition to our campus. Let's see how quick they are with their responses. I'm going to text them a question, and we'll see if they can get us an answer by the end of the show.
In other news, a Canadian soldier was shot earlier today in Ottawa as he stood guard with fellow soldiers in Canada's Parliament War Memorial. Police chased the suspect as they entered the government area. The suspect was shot dead inside the Parliament building. Police say that there could be multiple shooters. Canadian Parliament remains on lockdown.
3 teenage girls from Colorado attempted to run away from home to join up with ISIS militants in Syria. The 3 girls were stopped in Germany after stealing $2,000 from their parents. Authorities have returned the girls to their parents, however, the investigation continues.
Paralympian Oscar Pistorius spent his first night in jail after a South African judge sentenced him to 5 years of prison for the Valentine's Day killing of his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp. The prosecution asked for a minimum of 10 years in prison, while Pistorius' defense attorney called for house arrest and community service. Both sides will have 14 days to decide whether to launch an appeal.
Toys R Us has started selling a new Breaking Bad doll based off the popular AMC drama. The meth-related content of the TV series has parents concerned about the toys being available to their children. One Florida mother has started an online petition to have the new product banned from stores. Toys R Us released a statement claiming that the drug dealer's doll is for the ages 15 and up, but the controversy continues.
Iconic fashion designer Oscar de la Renta passed away Monday night at the age of 82. De la Renta was diagnosed with cancer in 2006, and his past health was described as precarious. Originally from the Dominican Republic, De La Renta designed clothes for women like Jacqueline Kennedy and Oprah Winfrey.
We're going to go to another break, but stay with us. When we come back, we'll have your details on the forecast for the rest of the week. Don't go away.
Hi, and welcome back. I'm Bentley, and we're with David outside on the Union. How's it looking out there?
It's looking pretty good right now. Right now it's 73 degrees. It's mostly sunny, clear skies, and it feels really great out here.
Yeah, I was outside earlier just laying against a tree studying. It was beautiful outside. But how about the rest of the week? How's it looking?
Well, tonight for the Royals game, it's going to get to 63, clear skies. Tomorrow looks like there's a chance of rain, 80% chance. So if you're going outside tomorrow, I'd bring your umbrella. The weekend looks pretty clear. Looks like there's going to be no chance of rain. Looks like you're going to have a good weekend. So if you got any weekend plans, sounds like you're going to be able to do those with no problems.
Yeah.
And
oh, go ahead. Oh, and the Royals play at the Giants Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you want to sit outside and enjoy the game, maybe stream it on your computer, sounds like it might be nice weather to do that too. How about next week from when the Royals come back and play?
Yeah, next week, it's looking pretty good all week. Looks like there's no chance of any rain. and it looks like there's going to be clear skies. So if the Royals do come back from San Francisco and they need to play more games, it looks like they're going to have no problem with any rain delays or anything like that.
Well, I'm hoping the Royals pull through, so we have a few more games ahead of us. But thanks so much, David. And
Yeah, no problem.
just in time, KU Info decided to answer our question. So we asked, what year was the first KU television show on campus? And they responded, KUJH was founded in and started the first television show in 1995. If you have any more questions, you can go to kuinfo.ku.edu. Thank you for joining us tonight, and see you next week.